right, good evening, hockey fans. Back at it. We're here for the 2026 summer program for the Gulls. As I like to always add in Mighty Gulls. That's not the team name, just the Gulls. A different group here than what we've seen in the last. Kind of give you a roster here. We've got number 5, Anderson, Navy. Number 11, Ebertowski, JD. Number 16, Carr, Brady. 17, Roper, Bo. 18, Maroney, Braylon. 20, Butcher, Adler. 21, Geike, Peyton. 44, Burns, Blake. 47, Akerson, Oliver. 58, Evanson, Easton. 71, Kess, Gavin. 87, Owen Gordon. 92, Kilmer, Dexter. Between the posts tonight, we're going to have number 29, Brotherton. I'm going to have to get that pronunciation down. Carson. How do we say Brotherton? Carson. Carson's last name. Brother? All right, what's going to be different about this one is we are going to start off with a 3-man shootout. And so first off, we're going to have Anderson, Navy, takes a shot, saved by the Tendy. So in this tournament, we're going to do a 3-man shootout. And just in case it does go into overtime, we won't go into overtime for the bracket pool play. When we go to bracket play, they will play overtime periods. 5-minute period with 4 and 4. Shot on goal for 5-7 Teal. They are going to get one in. So right now, 5-7 Teal is the team that we're playing against. They have one. The Gulls have none on the board. Carr, 16, approaching the puck. Takes a shot. Another save by 5-7 Teal, goaltending. Need to hold him on this one. Come in, Tenny meeting out. Fans on the shot, and looks like we got Cass 71 coming in. Last shooter, need to make this one to tie it up. Cass coming in for the approach. He does put one in. Ties it up. Looking for a save right now. Tied up game. Approaching. Save. Those are our 3 rounds. We're going to keep going until a sudden death shootout victory. Gulls looking for claiming a player. Refs might be a little confused. Do we play the same 3? Nope. We're going to pull out a new player. Going to be 87 Owen coming out. Approaching the net. Just gets off the stick a little too late. No goal. Teal coming back up to the puck. Again, tied in the shootout 1-1. No, this is not the end of the game. It's 5-7 approaching. They will take a shot, hits the back of the net. From our angle, it looked like it hit the net, but it hit the back of the net, so still tied game on the shootout. We are in sudden death. We're going to have 17 Roper coming up. 5-7 Teal, Tendy. Fifth shootout, 5-7 approaching. Another save by the Tendy, number 29. Gonna draw a blank if it's Brotherton. We're gonna call him Brotherton for tonight. However, Akerson, number 47, taking a shot, saved. Back and forth game. Again, this is going to start off with a shootout each of the pool play games. No game for the pool play. We're going to overtime. 5-7 Teal approaching. Another save. Akerson, Brotherton. Burns, number 44, approaching the net. He will put one in. That's going to put the Gulls in the lead, but there is one to follow up from 5-7 Teal. Refs might have a little discussion of what sudden death might be. Nope, yep, we're going to look for one more. Chance to answer. 2-1, Gulls leading the shootout. Potentially last skater. Another save. Brotherton's going to put us into the victory with Burns. And that's going to take us into a shootout victory. So should we end in a tie, we will take the victory as we won the shootout. All right, now it's time to play some hockey. 15 minutes on the board, 2 minutes minors, 5-minute majors. And starting off with your forwards, I'm gonna have to learn some names again from the season. Burns is taking it in. He's got Akerson in, number 47. Kilmer and Geike back on defense. Kilmer, number 92. Geike, number 21. 5-7 Teal approaching. Good breakup from Geike. Cleared the zone. Burns trying to get off to it. Good stick from 5-7 Teal, putting it in play in the neutral ice. Maintain a little bit of control. 5-7 Teal dumping it in. Geike going to be first to get to it, but rounds the boards. 5-7 Teal able to pick it up. Good stick from Akerson. Akerson running some traffic. Tries to get it cleared up to Burns, unable to do so. Delayed penalty coming from Burns. Shot on goal, saved by Brotherton. And we're going to have a Emily Santa Gravel penalty kill within a minute. Burns going to go into the box for tripping. Again, 2-minute minors. Teal looks like a high stick, and they're going to get to it first. Nope. Good hold off on it. Carr, number 16, picking it up. Skating through, dumps it in. Looking for Roper. 17, trying to get to it, but 5-7 Teal is able to collect. Cleared the zone. Maroney on defense. Gets pushed behind as he stopped the puck. Good hold from Rooper. And we're going to have to learn some of these names. I apologize. I'll butcher them for the first game or so. Evanson trying to clear. 58 back on defense. Takes a shot. Saved by Tendy. Good clear. 5-7 Teal. No icing as it's went by him. Pass up to the line. 5-7 Teal approaching. Covered by Brotherton. 54 seconds remain on that Emily Santa Gravel penalty kill. Face off won by 5-7 Teal. Back to the blue line. Lining up, taking a shot. Another save. Kess taking the drop, number 71. 5-7 Teal takes it off, approaching the net, trying to scoot around back. Good defense coming around. Kilmer keeping some pressure, centering pass for 5-7 Teal. Just going to shorten that up to 5-7. That is the team name. Shot on goal goes high, hits the glass. 5-7 picking it up. Kess trying to keep some pressure. Centering option. Kess coming up and intercepting that. Gets a good clear for the Gulls. 5-7 dumping it in. That's going to be an icing. No icing being called. Looked like it was from the red line, but might have mistaken that one. Kilmer trying to get to it. Gets a good clear. Unlike Pee Wee's, we are able to ice it on a penalty kill. We're also able to take up on offsides, allowing us to dump it in and reclaim it. Off to the races. Shot on goal, saved. 5-7 picking it up, trying to throw it behind the net. Looks like Maroney picked it up. Chan passed it up. Bounces off a stick. Getting up to Owen. Centering option, but just gets picked up by 5-7, and they're able to get it clear. Maroney tries to get a glove on it to hold it in, but unable to do so. He's going to be the first to get it back. Trying to get it clear, hit some skates as the Gulls were trying to change out some legs. Maroney back on defense, going to pick it up. Passing it up, just bounces off the stick. They're going to see a shot, just goes high above the net. 5-7 passing it back to the blue line. Good stick on from Akerson. Maroney's going to try to push it out. Does so, gets it clear. But 5-7 picks it up right in the neutral zone. Roper trying to get to it. Shot coming in, and a tip. A wicked tip, looking like it was going to go wide, but 5-7 does get it tipped in. And they're going to put the first one in on the board at 10:34 remaining in the first period. Scoreboard showing 1-1. Sure about that. Good stick by the Gulls, breaks it up by Geike. Kilmer getting pushed around a little bit. Ubertowski coming in, taking a draw of the penalty. Nobody touching it, and there's going to be the blown penalty. I got a power play with no sponsor. Just take one up. Special. Huh? Oh. 5-on-4 hockey. Gulls get a 2-minute power play. Carr trying to get it tipped up back to Maroney. Maroney's looking for a lined up, pushing it back to Carr. Carr's going to pick up in the blue line, looking for a tip in front. Unable to get to it. 5-7's going to pick it up. They're going to try dumping it out. Evanson picks it up, neutral ice. Dumps it back. A little off target from Maroney. This is a Gulls power play. Trying to push it up, unable to get it clear. 5-7 put one on net. Good save. Good tip by Roper. Gulls changing out some legs. And just gets by Burns. but reclaimed back by Maroney. Maroney pushes it up. Burns has it now. Approaching the net. Just goes wide. Just under a minute left of the power play opportunity for the Gulls. 5-7 trying to pick it up. Trying to get it out. Geike holds it at the line, dumps it up. Burns trying to get to it, trying to get the backhand on it. Does throw it up. Loose puck out in front of the slot. Cleared. Then we are able to ice it with the Summer League on a penalty kill. Trying to push it up. 5-7 intercepts it right at the blue line. They're approaching the net. Short-handed. They will put one in. Short-handed at 8:24. That's going to put number 2 on the board for 5-7. Score showing 1. Maybe they put 1 on the board for whoever wins the shootout. Again, I'm not sure how this one's going to pan out with the scoreboard reading 1-2 for the Gulls. But did I miss one? Maybe I missed one. Maybe we got one. Got it. Gulls go down. 5-7 picking it up, taking a shot, goes wide of the net. 5-7 back at full strength. Bottcher just loses it behind him as it hits the back of his skate. 5-7 picking it up, approaching the net. They're looking for a shot. Covered by Brotherton. Coming out for the drop for the Gulls. 5-7 wins it. Quick shot off. Hit something, didn't see, but ended up in the corner. Little puck battle. Top of the circle, 5-7 looking for another tip. Little equipment malfunction. Tend to getting that addressed. Back at it. Quick fire off to the side boards. Battle, but looks like 5-7 push it back to the blue line. They're going to push it across the ice. Looking for another tip. Goes high and above. Geike battling it out. Looks like Anderson trying to get it clear, but 5-7 gets a good stick on it. Carr's going to pick it up, pushing it over to Roper. Being icing on the Gulls. Mohr E. Rupert. Akerson taking the drop, 47. Evanson battling out behind the boards. 5-7's going to take it. Pushing back to the blue line. They're going to dump it up. Shot on goal goes wide. Maroney trying to get to it. Trying to put a stick on it. Trying to push up the Burns, but just kind of soft tosses it. And 5-7 able to pick it up. Takes another shot. Loose puck out in front of the slot. Trying to get it clear. Gets it clear. 5-7's going to pick it up top of the zone. They're going to try taking a shot. Goes wide. Akerson battling out. Loose puck out front. Maroney's going to pass it up to Owen. coming in, pushes it up to Burns. Burns just gets it off his stick. Maroney's coming up along, takes a hard shot. Puts one up on the glass. Kilmer coming in from the blue line, trying to dump it up. Akerson around the boards. Maroney gets a good stick on it, but bounces off of it. 5-7's able to pick it up. Shot on goal, and that will be number 3 in for 5-7 Teal. Ebertowski, JD, number 11, taking the drop with Kess and Bottcher on his side. Kilmer and Geike back on defense. Loose puck picked up by Bottcher. Bottcher runs into some traffic with 5-7. That will be an offsides. And 5-7 able to pick it up, clear the zone. Take another shot, and they will put one more in. Number 4 at 5-11. One to 4. Gall's in the deficit. Carr coming out for the drop. Roper on the side. Along with Anderson. Back on defense, Carr and Maroney. Centering option for 5-7. Goes through the slot. Picked up by Brotherton. Defense. 5-7 maneuvering out, just fans on their pass. Over to the other side, hard shot from the blue line, goes wide. Cooper trying to pick it up, gets it over to Evanson. Evanson's going to dump it up. Might be a little too far out for Ebertowski's reach as 5-7 picks it up. They're going to try pushing it out. Nobody there for 5-7. Bounces off the skate off of Evanson. 5-7 able to pick it up right at the blue line. Trying to get it cleared, but centering option. Maroney puts a stick on it, pushes it up to Anderson. Just gets it lost at the neutral zone. 5-7 approaching. Gonna take a shot. Save by Brotherton. 5-7 still maintaining control. Throws another one up. Penalty coming against 5-7 Teal. And that's going to be the end of that delayed penalty. 5-7 going in for interference. It's going to put us on another power play. Another goaltending equipment malfunction on 5-7 here. Trent, my short-term memory.
From the shootout.
Thank you. I'm like, I must. Okay. But why did we start with one?
If you win the shootout, you get one.
Oh, I thought it was just if we went in a tie. Oh, so shootout puts the shootout of the winner of the shootout gets one goal. I did learn the one goal that we do have is from the shootout victory. So whoever wins the shootout does get the first point on the board. So that is where we are sitting at 1-4. Good clear by 5-7. Again, icing can be done when you are on the penalty kill. Burns battling it out. Heavy pressure from 5-7 when they're short-handed. Coming in with it. 5-7 picking it up in the corner. We're going to try clearing. Kilmer gets a good stick on it. Tries to push it up to Akerson. And good clear by 5-7. There's a race off to it. 5-7 also looking to pick it up. Racing off with Owen. Kilmer's going to pick it up. Tosses it up. Burns going to push it up to Akerson. Akerson's got 2 in front of him. Good stick on from 5-7. Pushes it away. Pushing it back. Nobody there. Maroney on defense going to have one-on-one with 5-7. Short-handed goal potential. Maroney keeping good pressure. Oh, no. That will be in. Looks like it hit the backside of the pad and softly put in for number 5 for 5-7. Another shorthanded goal for 5-7 will put them up 1-5. 5-7 trying to dump it up, gets intercepted by Evanson. Evanson trying to push it up, gets intercepted again by 5-7. 5-7 blows it tired, not a tripping. And turned over to Ibertowski. Kess tries to put a backspin on it for Bottcher. Unable to get to Bottcher. 5-7 approaching the net. Good stick on from Maroney, pushes it away. Evanson trying to clear, gets in the stick of 5-7. They take a shot. Glove save by Brotherton. Seven pushes it back to the blue line, trying to wind up. Good pressure coming in from the Gulls. Breaks up that shot. 5-7's able to pick it up. They're pushing it back again to the blue line. They're back at full strength. Good pressure being kept by Anderson. 5-7's able to push it in. Looking for a centering option. Gets off the stick. Battle with Geike and good centering pass over through the crease, and they will put number 7 on the board. Clear, and offsides on 5-7. Team name is 5-7 Teal. Not just calling out the jersey number. Burns approaching the net, runs into some traffic. 5-7. Push back. 5-7 able to get it clear. Kilmer's going to play catch up. Along with Owen. Hard shot comes in. Saved by Brotherton. Good clear. No icing. It's a race. Burns off to the races. He's got one behind him. Good centering option. Geike just bounces off his stick right at the blue line. 5-7 able to pick it up. They're skating in. Maroney's in front of him. Trying to get around. Takes a shot, goes wide. Geike getting to it in the corner, rounding the boards. Running to some 5-7. Kess picks it up. Approaching, good stick from 5-7, breaks him up. Approaching the net too much. And 5-7 able to get it clear. He tries dumping it back, unable to hit the Gulls. 5-7 picks it up in the neutral zone. They're going to pass it back to their player. Both trying to swap out a few legs. And that will be the end of the first period. Gulls down 1-6. Second period about to start. 15 minutes on the board. I believe it is running time if team gets above 6. Carr coming out for the drop with Anderson on the side along with Rupert. 5-7 pushing it up. No touch, and that's going to be an icing on 5-7 too. Able to pick it up, cleared the zone. Getting through the neutral zone, gets by Kilmer. Taking a shot, saved by Brotherton. Good clear by Kilmer. 5-7 able to step up, try to pick it up. Trying to take a shot, just fans off of it. Geiky's there to pick it up. Kilmer's going to keep some pressure. Pass back to the blue line. Pressure trying to be kept by Anderson. Kimmer off to the races to pick up in the corner, but 5-7 able to pick it up. And misaligned pass. 5-7 able to trying to get back to it. Geiky battling along the blue line. Took control, but 5-7 able to get by him. Carr steps in front of a shot. Deflects that shot from getting off to the Tendy. Shot on goal from 5-7, save. Shot to the corner. Anderson picks it up. He's skating through the neutral zone, approaching, takes a shot, and underneath the pads. Good save by the Tendy for 5-7. Shot on goal, quick save, and cleanup being taken. Is that Roper? Rupert. Bo Rupert, number 47, able to clean it up and put one in the, Akerson. Who was that? Akerson. We're going to call Akerson. 47, not 17. Akerson. Hot off that goal, takes it in, trying to come and approach, and he will throw one more in. A little boost for the Gulls as they needed a little pickup. Picking that score back up, posting that deficit 3-6 at 13:22 into the second period. No change of legs yet, but 5-7 says they got to change something up as they change out their line. Good pressure being kept by 5-7. Another shot coming in. Trying to clean up, coming back. Mohr trying to get his back stick on it. Off to the races, Evanson is. Good race from Easton Evanson, number 58. 5-7 trying to push it back. Unable to get it all the way over. Owen's coming up with it, number 87. Approaching the net, taking a shot, and he will put another one in. He had Burns on the side, but Gordon Owen decides to put one in at 12:42. That deficit closed quickly within the first 2 minutes and 18 seconds of the second period. Now 4-6. Gulls need to stay focused and conditioned here. 5-7's able to pick it up off that faceoff. Trying to get around Kilmer, keeping some pressure. Shot on goal. Nobody there to clean it up. And Gulls trying to clear the zone with Bottcher. Unable to get there. 5-7 able to pick it up. Good pressure getting them pushing to the boards in the corner. Hard shot comes in from the top of the circle. Another shot comes in, saved. And they will put one in. Keeping up with it, 5-7's going to put one more in. And that's going to be 4-7 now at 12:17. Carr coming from the drop. Anderson, Rupert on his wings. Kilmer and Geike back on defense. 5-7 skating around, looking to put one up for center. Save. 5-7 pushing it back to the blue line. They're just going to walk in with it. Trying to outmaneuver. Trying to get it clear. Unable to get it all the way back from Kilmer. 5-7 keeping it in the line. They're tossing it up. Trying to keep some pressure. Kilmer's going to race out to it in the boards. Trying to round it up from Anderson. Geike to keep some pressure. Able to get it clear. Anderson skating out with it. Shot on goal just hits the side and goes behind the net. 5-7 able to collect it. Skating up with it. Carr keeping some pressure. Able to outmaneuver Carr. He's got Geike in front of him now. And shot on goal. Maroney clears it away as it was saved by Brotherton. Clear. And Rupert's going to pick it up. Trying to dump it over as he's going to try to change out his legs. Good stick on it from Carr. No icing being waved off as Burns able to get to it first. Burns trying to get a center, but hits off some skates. Loose puck, 5-7's able to pick it up in their own zone and skating out with it. Through the neutral zone, gets by Maroney. They dump it in. Evanson's going to get to it. Ringing around the boards. Maroney's going to get to it, trying to battle it out. Good pressure being kept by 5-7. Robbins racing, I guess, here. Good stick on by Burns as 5-7 was able to try to pass it up. 2-on-2, Akerson's coming up. Good stick by 5-7, knocks him loose. Burns gets in the corner. Good battle for the puck going on. And 5-7's able to find it, and they're going to skate out of the zone with it. Got Maroney in front. Skating around. Takes a shot. Puts it up right in the top corner over Brotherton at 9:54. Finding a loose puck down the corner, trying to race out with 5-7. 5-7 able to pick it up first. They're trying to round the boards. They get it to their guy and able to clear the zone. Picking up in the neutral zone is Kess trying to push it up. Good pass up to 5-7. 5-7 approaching, just fans on the shot. Kilmer's able to pick it up. Good pressure though from 5-7. Knocks Kilmer off the puck. He's gonna have to battle it out. Trying to run the boards. Geike pushes it out. Good stick from Ebertowski. Breaks up off of 5-7's entry, but they're able to reclaim it. They're approaching the net. And they will put one in at 9:02. Picked it up, trying to put it up to Anderson. Anderson's going to pick it up right in the zone. Good pressure being kept by 5-7. Anderson's got Rupert in front of the net, but good pressure being kept from 5-7, handling them. Oop. When he pushes it over, it's Rupert. Rupert pushed it over to Anderson. Anderson approaching, trying to do a stick maneuver, but 5-7 knocks him off the puck. 5-7 approaching, good pressure kept on from Evanson. They pass back. Maroney's going to pick it up. Maroney trying to push it up to Anderson. Picking it up, approaching the net. Good lift from Carr. Centering option, loose puck out in front of the slot. Anderson wants to get it clear, but that's going to be a little too much sauce, and that's going to be an icing on the Gulls at 7:45. Gulls in the deficit 4-9 as we are 7:45 remaining of the second period. Breaking up the entry from 5-7. They take it out of their neutral zone, entering the zone. Five-7 able to push it over to the boards. Kilmer able to pick it up. Pushing it to Geike. 5-7 is able to pick it up. And around the boards. Kilmer's going to take a hard shot in from the blue line. Goes wide of the net. 5-7's able to pick it up. Kilmer gets a good stick on it. Burton's going to battle it out with 5-7. Wins that. Tries to backhand it over in the center for Akerson, but gets intercepted by 5-7. Good pressure from Geike, and that gets it over to Maroney. Maroney pushes it up to Burns. Burns coming in, but hot pressure coming in. Good save by Tendi. The loose puck out front. Nobody there from the Gulls able to help out with that. Another good centering option from Bottcher, but 5-7 only there to collect it. Maroney gets a good stick on it from trying to get a pass over to 5-7. Bottcher trying to battle it out. Akerson trying to get to it, and 5-7's able to dump it in. Evanson trying to get to it. Kess comes in from behind, picks it up. Good stick by 5-7, knocks him off the puck. Now there's a battle along boards. And cleared by Kess. Bottcher trying to get to it. Missing line pass. Kess is going to pick it up and put one in at 5:36. line change here from the Gulls. Changing out the forwards. Keeping some forwards. 5-7 able to win the draw. They're pushing it back into their zone. Get a good push up through the neutral zone. They pick it up, entering the zone. Carr trying to get some pressure. They run to their own player. They're going to have to return back to the blue line, take back up. Good pass, just stuck underneath the skates. And they will call an offsides. Good win. They're trying to get it in. Just loses it right at the blue line, but able to get it backhand on. Well, 5-7 able to pick it up, but they miss a line there as Carr's got it. He's got one in front, tries to push one up, just hits the stick off of 5-7, unable to get that hard shot off, as we've seen Carr be able to do it many times. Kilmer kept some good pressure. He tries to take a shot. Clean up, out in the front. 5-7 able to pick it up. They're passing it out of the zone. Maroney back on defense. Kilmer coming up their assist with it. Good centering pass. Pass back. Loose puck out in front. Maroney sees it. Chops it out to neutral ice. Akerson coming in. Good stick from 5-7. Blocks that from being able to get the shot off in time. Misaligned pass. Geike's off to the races. Gets a good stick on it, knocks it over to the corner. Carr tries to get into it. Burns tries to get a stick on it. And Carr looks like he's going to pick it up. 5-7 just changed out legs, so fresh legs. And that's going to be an offsides on 5-7. 3:47 remain in the second period. Gulls down 5-9. Puck is going to be somewhere. Norney tries to push it up, hits off a 5-7. Looks like he's got it. Good pressure from 5-7. Knocks Owen off the puck. Sorry. Owen Gordon. Owen Gordon. Gordon keeps it in, but 5-7 able to pick it up. And trying to push it out, neutral ice, but picked up by 5-7. And that will be in at 2:49. 2:49 remain in the second period. Ball's down 5-10. Looks like some chatter across the ice. Kowski picking it up, neutral ice, trying to push up the Bottcher. 5-7 able to pick it up, enter the zone. Pressure trying to be kept by Bottcher. Dumps it deep from 5-7, looking for a center option, just hits off another skate. Went wide. Another centering option. Good step in front of it from Kess, but 5-7 still maintaining control. Kilmer's going to put his stick on it, around the boards. Picked up by 5-7 or Halfwall. Trying to center it up. Another shot goes wide. Back to the blue line. 5-7 is going to take it up. Top circle. Walking a little bit further. Tries to get a stick, just goes, I think it might hit the pad of Brotherton. Kilmer picks it up, trying to get it clear, gets back to the blue line. Butowski picking it up, number 11, pushing it up to Bottcher, just gets off his stick. 5-7 trying to pick it up. Little collision right along the blue line. 5-7 goes down, but immediately back up. He backhands it up to the blue line. Pressure being given. Oh, just underneath the pad of Brotherton. And that's going to put him at number 11. So 5-11 running time sitting on right now. Gulls needing to close that deficit by 1 to stop that timer. Battle right on the entry of their offensive zone, unable to get there. Maroney's going to pick it up, trying to push it out. Hits off a few sticks. That's going to be an offsides on 5-7, which will kill some more time in the second period. Akerson picking it up, skating out of the neutral zone. Good pressure being kept by 5-7. Gulls sitting back on defense. 5-7 is going to take a shot. Hard shot goes high and above. 2 seconds left of the second period. And that's going to be the end of the second period. Quick 1-minute intermission, no zanning between periods. Trying to enter in the zone, but 5-7 able to strip that away. Trying to outmaneuver, but good stick maneuver from Gordon. Owen Gordon, number 87. That's going to be an offsides as Burns was a little anxious with the stick handling from Gordon right at the blue line. And we're going to pull it back. Centering it, and we'll put one top shelf at 13:55, we'll call it. It's running time for number 12. intercepted by Carr as 5-7 trying to pass it up. Carr's going to take a hard shot. Flex off of the shin pad off of 5-7, goes in the corner. Gordon trying to battle it, or Anderson trying to battle it out. Soft shot from Kilmer as it got intercepted. And 5-7 able to pick it up. They're skating out of the zone. Hits their man neutral ice, dumps it in. Hard shot. 5-7 able to pick it up in the corner. Dumping it behind the net. They're able to pick it up again. A ring around the boards. Back to the blue line. Kilmer trying to pick it up. 5-7 getting some pressure. Looking for a one-timer. Takes the shot and saved by Brotherton. Taking it off the face-off. Hard shot from the blue line. Just goes behind the net. Taking a shot. Gets deflection off of Maroney into the corner. Five-7 just misaligns their pass. They're going to have to take back up. Do so properly as the D plays passing game and back in the neutral zone. Back up front, they're going to take a shot, just goes wide. Around the boards. Intercepted by Kess. And 5-7 picks up the neutral zone, entering them back in. Takes a shot. And puts one in. 11:05. Taking the drop, and 5-7 victorious on that. Trying to break through the zone. Gall's able to pick it up. They dump it up. No icing. Burns trying to battle it out. Battle along the boards. Comes loose. 5-7 dumps it in. That's going to be an offsides as the puck passed. As the player was still in there and touched it. Again, you can dump it in, but you can do a take up. Hustle by Anderson, but 5-7 able to pick it up. They're approaching the net, takes a shot, saved by Brotherton. Loose puck out front, now behind the net. A little scrum going around, looking for coverage. Net is off. Stop at your plate. All right, under 9 minutes of play left here in the third period. 5-7 pushing it back to the blue line. Passing to the other side. Good pressure by Anderson. Got his stick tied up a little bit. That's going to be an offsides as they're unable to get a good clear. Kess picks it up. He's entering the zone. Good stick by 5-7. Knocks him off the puck. Keeping him pinned into the boards. 3 of them on him. 5-7 finding the puck and able to skate out of the zone. Blows a tire right on the entry. Trying to get it clear. Unable to get it clear past that blue line, so they're able to stay in. Centering option picked up. Kess picks it up. Trying to push it over. Gets off a good stick off 5-7. Push it back. Maroney's going to dump it in deep. Wells put a good stick on it. Flip it in, but 5-7's able to find it. Trying to get by Maroney. Maroney's going to get a good stick. Trying to dump it over. Kess is going to find it. Puts one up. It's a good save by the 5-7-10. He pushed it over to the corner. Evanson pushes one up. Maroney couldn't keep it in. Pushed up, and that's going to be an off. Tagged up by Burns. And that might be a little too much sauce by 5-7. Let's see. Yes, that will be an icing at 6:42. Balls will take an offensive zone job. Had a good hold on the blue line. 5-7 able to find it again. Let's stump back in. Gordon's going to be off to the races, 87, but 5-7 able to put a stick on it. Around the boards. Akerson's going to try stepping up. Gets a good stick, dumps it further in. Kilmer gets it. Tries to throw it up on net, goes wide. And turnover. 5-7 breaking through the neutral zone, dumps it in. Some passes it over in the neutral zone. Geikie trying to reach for it. Kilmer sitting in front. Good save by Brotherton. Burns trying to battle it out along the boards, but 5-7 able to find it. They're going to walk up with it. Geikie gets hammered. Pushed down. 5-7 still sticking with it. Gall's trying to keep some defensive going. Takes a shot. Brotherton takes one. Looks like the helmet. Save. Good clear by the Gulls. Hooper's going to pick it up. Just fans. And gets a stick to the skate. Trying to get to it, but 5-7 picks it up along. Ooh. Carr's going to go in the box. Roughing. It's going to put us on the Emily Sand and Gravel penalty kill. The next 2 minutes from. Well, they're going to keep her on the time, but not the penalty time. That's an interesting one for me. Good clear by the Gulls. Setting up their entry. Good pass, just bounces off their stick. Burns picks it up. Short-handed for the Gulls. Brotherton saved. Trying to get a good clear, but a good hold by 5-7 right at the line. They're lining up, looking for a shot. Just goes wide of the post. Shot on goal saved by Brotherton. Picked up by Gordon. Owen, 87. Offside's going to be called, but got to tag back up. He does so. But 5-7 picks it up in the neutral zone. Centering option just behind their skater. 44, Burns picking it up. He's got 3 in front of him. Taking a shot. Good stick save by Brotherton. Maroney looking for a clear. Able to ice it. Anderson keeping some good pressure on 5-7. Gulls back at full strength. Carr back out of the box. Oh, a little collision. Backhand trying to be put in, but unable to do so by 5-7. They're going to push it back to the blue line. Stepping up, taking a shot. Good save by Brotherton. 5-7 pushing it back to the blue line. Just gets off their stick. Carr trying to get to it. Ruber finds it. Good pressure being kept by 5-7. Under a minute of play left here. Five-7 able to clear the zone. Kilmer off to it. Gets a good backhand, but puts it out of play at 44 seconds. Refs having a little discussion with the coach, is making sure that that wasn't intentional to hit the coach. Sure. No glass over there. Stuck underneath the skate. Gulls find it. Kess is going to pick it up. 15 seconds remaining in the game. Good pressure from 5-7. Knocks the Gulls off. Kilmer keeping some good pressure, but 5-7 able to find it, and that's going to be the end of the game. First game for the Gulls, playing together as a team against 5-7 Teal. They are going to take a loss, 5-13. We'll be back live tomorrow, roughly around 1 o'clock. I don't know if it's 1, 1:15, 1:45. We'll be live again. Thanks for tuning in. As always, we'll stay live until ice is cleared.
I'm outside. I want to go stand outside. I'm going to call.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. We will see you live tomorrow.